Madness, and welcome to my new video because it didn't want to work out. So what I'm doing today is basically giving you guys the rundown of some of the best weapons of right now in Battlefield 1. So let's get into it. Oh, and I'm going to be covering gadgets as well. So wait for it to load in here. We all played every class differently, and this is mostly for the new players that don't really know what they're doing. If you've never played a Battlefield before, it's mostly about your customizations, weapons, a lot of that stuff, and strategical advantages. So, starting off with the sniper class, say I have every sniper unlocked, except for the Martini Henry, which I am working on. So, in my opinion, if you're like the run and gun type person and you just want to get in, get a few headshots and back out, definitely the SMLE Mark III infantry is definitely a really good rushing sniper, a very aggressive sniper. Another one that is really good is the Gruer infantry and the Gruer 98 infantry. Those are both really good. And if you're one of those sit back snipers, shoot for really long ranges, the Russian 1895 sniper or the 1903 sniper has some really good range on it and can definitely land those shots. So I prefer the 1903 sniper if I'm going for those long range shots. So that's it. For sidearms, I either like to run the 1911 or the Bodio 1889. The Bodio is a 2-shot anywhere, so really good, and the 1911 is a 3-shot, but the Bodio has less rounds and it takes longer to reload. So it depends on, your preference. And next, on to gadgets for the Scout class. Flare gun, because it can actually spot enemies and it can protect you in some situations. If you know they're running up the stairs, you can shoot a flare on the stairs and they'll get burnt on the way up. And you can shoot them a few times with a pistol and finish them off. And K-bullets. You really need K-bullets for those tanks that are really low health and when your teammates are around, you can quickly finish them off. Nothing here is really useful. I don't use tripwires because I don't really like to camp in houses. A sniper shield, if you're a long-range sniper and you like to sit on top of hills, this will probably be a good idea to get, and the trench periscope, because you can see over that shield really easy with them. So, no, we don't have to do grenades. I didn't mean to back out. On to the assault class. So, I don't have everything unlocked quite yet. I will though. I haven't really used anything, and Hellregal is the best weapon on here, so if you have it, please use it. But if you are also looking for a really good starter weapon, it's actually the first one that you start out with, the MP18 Trench. It's very reliable and will get you out of pretty much any situation, almost any situation. If there's a lot of gas, it has really good hip-fire accuracy. If you're really running gun and you want a really fast fire rate, probably the Automatico Storm or Factory, because they have really high fire rates. So, yeah. And a good shotgun as well is the M97 Trench Gun Sweeper. Really fast fire rate and can deal a lot of damage really fast. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, and one thing is don't use the slug. The slug is so bad. Please just don't use it. On to the medic class. So if you really fast, probably the Sabragati. Depends if you like the Iron Sights better, or you can. And then this, I don't remember which one, but I think this one has the vertical grip, which will help you. If you do like the counter snipe, but you also don't like playing a sniper, the Seb Slater Marksman is for you. The Seb Slater Marksman can pretty much outsnipe any sniper at a certain range. It is a 3-shot anywhere to the body. Wow, I feel smart now. The optical I wouldn't use, gives you that mid-range, but not very accurate. The factory is just the Iron Sight version, really like it. I have, I think, a service store with it, maybe 2. Moving on, the Sweeper is a really good one. I think it's also a 3-shot, but really, really good to have in a tight situation. Will get you out pretty easy. Also, if you don't like the Seb Slater M1916, which is a slower fire rate gun, you can also use the Mondragon Sniper, or Mondragon Sniper. Can do the same exact thing as the Seb Slater. It just has a little bit high. It has a little bit more fire rate than the Seb Slater, but I would rather use the Seb Slater because you can land your shots a little bit easier. These, you don't really want any of these, and until they buff the ammunition size in the magazine or clip, don't use this because you have 5 bullets, it's a 3-shot kill, and it's a 2-shot headshot, so unless you are a really good headshotter, don't use this weapon. Onto the sidearms, I prefer the 1911. I really haven't used any of these other than the auto revolver, or the auto revolver, that's really it, or the MLE, but definitely prefer the 1911. Medical crate is a must. If you don't run this, then you're just a bad medic. Don't run rifle grenades, guys. Please don't always run the medical syringe. Help your team. Revive your teammates. Please don't run rifle grenades. That's just, you're being a bad player. Oh, I'm back out of it again. Okay. On to the support class. Now, the support class is a really good class. You have basically unlimited ammo, and you can give all of your teams other ammo, or other teammates ammo. Now, the loose gun lightweight is the starter gun, and I don't really prefer it. It takes too long to kill. The suppressive is pretty good. You can set it as a long range and kind of shoot people. I did prefer this one for a really long time. It has some really good sights and a lot of bullets and can take out an enemy in a few shots. So really good. I don't really prefer any of these, but if I do prefer one, it is probably the Storm with really good hip fire accuracy and control. Probably in these, I would in the MG15NA, I would go the lightweight or the Storm. Suppressive might be okay if you like to sit at a longer range. Moving on to the bar, which is my favorite out of every gun on the support. So the telescopic is what you get before, and it's actually really good. But if you want a little bit more accuracy, then you could go with this, equipped with a vertical grip. This LMG pattern offers reduced recoil while firing. So basically your spread, you won't have to pull down on the analog stick as much to keep it at the body's, or at the enemy's chest or head, which is really nice. Also, the telescopic, if you like sitting at a longer range, you can use the telescopic to get on an advantage point and shoot down. But I do warn you, this gun has a lot of recoil, and I wouldn't really use it. And the Hewitt, we're just not going to get onto it. It's decent, but it's not very good. Also, just like to run the 1911 on this. Gadgets, I'm using the crossbow launcher because I can send a grenade pretty far and kill my enemies. Or the mortar air, which can actually take out infantry quite fast. If they're in a building, you can blow up the building and kind of scare them out. The mortar HE is good for taking out tanks and actually the armored train. Really good as well. And the limpet charge is good as well to blow up houses and blow up the side of tanks. If you're a good enough player, then, it's easy. But it does have a timed detonation. So when you put it, you gotta run. And you gotta run fast, or else you're gonna die. And not moving on. When the DLCs do release. So, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.